Hi, everyone. My name is Sean Patten. I'm your host today, and I'm brought to you by Hoops United Media. And this is the first episode of The Classroom. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm going into education and personally love basketball. So, that's what inspired this idea. And basically, I'll be asking Nathan here a test on his favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers. So, today, I'm very excited to test your knowledge, Nathan. Nathan is a writer for Hoops United Media. Nathan, what makes you feel like you can be the expert fan on the Los Angeles Lakers?
I'm a diehard Lakers fan. I always have been. I fell in love with the Lakers when I was at a young age too. So I feel like my
Okay,
knowledge, I
going
follow the
back.
Lakers on a daily basis. I got this. I got
Hey, you
this.
got the gear too. You can't go wrong.
Exactly.
You're
Exactly.
doing one thing right, even if you get no questions right. So
We'll see what happens. I'm excited.
okay, so how this will work, the expert fan test. There will be three multiple choice questions, three short answer, and three true and false. And these topics will relate to the current Los Angeles Lakers, the all-time Los Angeles Lakers, and I like to call it the prime time Los Angeles Lakers. Now, the Lakers have had a lot of primes. So I ended up narrowing down to the Kobe Bryant, like the early 2000s to 2010. Like that's like what I was going off the prime because big Kobe guy want to give him that respect.
All
So
right, for
Nathan, you
sure.
ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Okay, so for the audience out there, I will be timing Nathan to make sure he isn't cheat or anything like that. He'll have a time limit to answer questions. So definitely we'll keep him an honest man. It'll be a lot of fun.
For
All right.
sure. For sure.
So question one. What year did Kobe and Shaq win their first championship? Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
I forgot to read. This was multiple choice. My apologies. So
Okay.
to re-say the question, what year did Kobe and Shaq win their first championship? A, 2000, B, 2001, C, 2002, or D, 2009? Go.
Ooh. Let's see. They won three times together. I'm gonna go with A, 2000.
2000. All right. That took you about 9 seconds to answer, left you with pretty good time. And you are correct. You are correct. The answer was 2000. That was when they first won their first championship. It was the season 1999 to 2000. Great job. You're 1 for 1.
Ooh.
All right. So let's go on to question two. So this is relating to the current Lakers. Anthony Davis is currently leading the team in rebounds. Who is second on the list? A, DeAndre Jordan, B, Isaiah Thomas, C, LeBron James, or D, Russell Westbrook?
Damn. Well, it's not DeAndre Jordan. He barely gets any minutes these days. Westbrook. I'll go with Westbrook.
You're going Westbrook?
I'll go Westbrook.
All right. That took you about 14 seconds, and you are correct again. It is Russell
Ooh.
Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is second in the team in rebounds with 7.7 per game. LeBron James is third. Uh, it's a. I thought that one might be a little tougher for some people, but hey, you know your Lakers. You're showing it right now, two for
You feel
two.
me?
All right. So number three, this relating to all-time Lakers. How many retired jerseys do the Los Angeles Lakers have? A, 8, B, 9, C, 11, or D, 13?
Retired jerseys. Damn. I mean, when you go to Staples Center, when you play 2K, they always show that retired jersey section. So damn, I'm gonna go 13.
13. Okay. Let's see. So let's see. 13, that took you about 15 seconds to get. And you are actually incorrect. It is 11.
11. Ah, shoot.
It's so close. I know. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. So many greats have came through the organization. That's a
Exactly.
tough one. You got Kobe Bryant taking 2 numbers up there.
Yeah, there it was.
That was good though. That was good. All right. So now we will be going to the true false. This I will give like 10 to 15 seconds. I won't be too strict about that.
Sure.
So the first question is relating to the prime Lakers. So Kobe was a Laker before Shaq. True or false?
Well, I think it's true.
You going
It's
true?
true. I'm going true.
Okay. You are correct. He was a Laker before Shaq. So it was actually really interesting because they both came the same offseason to the Los Angeles Lakers. The draft happens before free agency, so that's how that one worked. But that was a good one. That was good. I didn't know if that one would stump you. All right.
Definitely.
So that one would stump me probably. I was like, man, I don't even know. All right. So this one is relating to the today Lakers. If the playoffs started today, the Lakers would be in the play-in tournament. True or false?
We just lost to Chicago, so false? Because we'd be like the 6th seed, I think.
So you are incorrect. It is true. So they're currently the 7th seed, but the Clippers are the 6th seed, tied with the same record, but the Clippers have the tiebreaker right now.
Oh, no, okay.
That one was mean. That one was mean.
That
But...
was darn it for play. What's it called? By the advantage the Clippers have. The what's it called?
So they're currently
for
the
sure.
7th seed. This is as of today. They're 16 and 15. It's that one's a tough one though. So you are now 3 out of 5 so far. Not bad, not bad. We'll take it.
For sure.
This one will relate to Lakers all time. This is still true or false. So in the years the Lakers make it to the finals, they are above 50% winning the finals. So for example, if the Lakers went to the finals 3 times and only won once, they would be below 50%. So I'm asking you, in the years the Lakers make it to the finals, they're above 50%. True or false?
Man, they are pretty successful. I think it's a tough one. I'm gonna go false this one.
You're going false. Okay.
False.
So you are actually incorrect again, unfortunately. So the Lakers have made it to the finals 32 times. How many? Do you know how many they've won?
17.
17 out of 32. I know that's a tough one. So they're 53%. It's a tough one. So
for sure.
You are now 3 out of 6. You still have a long way to go. These short answer questions should hopefully help you. These are more opinionated, and if I like your answer, I will give you the points.
All right.
So, what is your all-time favorite Laker memory? And this one I'm not really timing you for. So tell me, what's your all-time favorite Laker memory?
I think it's when Kobe in his last game dropped like 60, 61 points. I mean, I fell in love with Kobe, just the way he plays, the Mamba mentality, as we all know as well. And to not only have a great performance, but to drop 60 in your final game. Sure, he was fed the ball like every single possession most of the time. But, I mean, come on. It's Kobe Bryant, and you dropped 61 at home in your last game. Everyone knew about it, too. And it's just the way he did it. And, of course, rest in peace to him as well. But I'll always remember that for sure, even more than the recent finals win over the Heat. I just feel like the Kobe one was more memorable for fans who grew up falling in love with him. So I'm going to go with that for sure.
All right, I'm going to give you those points. And just for curiosity, do you know what team that was against where he dropped
Utah Jazz.
The Utah Jazz. All right. Hey.
Always.
All right. Good. Just had him double check. Okay. So That's obviously a great answer. I love it. Kobe Bryant obviously inspired many fans and even players today. There's so many guys who replicate the Mamba mentality. Uh, Obviously, Kobe Bryant, great inspiration to a lot of people. Um, the next question, this is a short answer relating to the current Lakers. Who is more frustrating in your opinion, Anthony Davis or Russell Westbrook? And tell me why.
Man, those two are pretty frustrating. I ain't gonna lie, because they both have they've both been having their struggles, and it drives Lakers fans nuts.
I might do a poll later just to see what all the Lakers fans say.
Definitely,
But
it would be a good poll. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis.
Okay.
I know Westbrook has his struggles with the whole shooting 3-pointers, even though he can't make them to save his life. It's like, as a Lakers fan, when I see him shoot threes, I'm like, okay, just get back on defense. You might as well just go back and whatnot.
He still has the confidence. You can
exactly, yeah, that's true. That's a good thing as well. And Westbrook still gets his buckets nonetheless, anyways. But Anthony Davis, his lack of aggression this season, plus his struggles with the jump shot, has definitely been more frustrating to see. As his episodes being recorded, you think about the game against the Timberwolves, where Anthony Towns just bullied him all game long, and it seemed like Anthony Davis wasn't, he didn't really care as much.
Yeah.
So that was one thing, and then of course his lack of a jump shot, even though he shot really well in the bubble, but ever since then, his shot's been lacking. So that, of course he still plays decent defense, but offensively we can't really rely on him too much. So with that being said, then we'll go with Anthony Davis for sure.
Okay. I like that. I'll give you the points on that. So right now you've missed 3 questions. We've gone through 8, so you are 5 out of 8 right now. That's pretty good. 5 out of 8. That's pretty good. So the last short answer: who is the greatest Laker of all time in your opinion, and why?
Man, there's been so many that
That's why it's a tougher question.
Definitely. You know what? I'm gonna say his name again. I'm gonna say Kobe again. First off, 5 championships, all with the same team, and he's one of few players that stay with the same team for so long. And even when he's hurt, he's carried the Lakers to win throughout his career. And he did it 3 times with the Lakers with Shaq in a row, and then he did it twice in a row with the Lakers again against the Magic and the Celtics back in 09, 010. Or 09 and 2010, I should say. He's done that. And like I said, he's through thick and thin. He stayed because he knew that he is the leader, and his Mamba mentality has helped the Lakers carry us to wins down the years. So I don't know, man. I just feel like 5 championships with the same team. And
that's a lot.
Exactly. Not a lot of players can say that. Exactly.
Yeah. No, except Michael Jordan, but that's neither here nor there. So that's obviously a great answer. I love it. Kobe Bryant, huge inspiration. Obviously, I said before. Obviously, I think a lot of people in this generation especially love Kobe Bryant. He definitely inspired a crazy amount of fans.
Definitely.
Great answer. I love it. So I have a little surprise. There is extra credit. I'm a big believer in extra credit. I have another question for you so you can get that grade up a little bit, help out the students. I'm always looking out for my students. So let's see what this question relates to. So just to remind you beforehand, you have 3 answers wrong. So you were 6 out of 9, I believe. Yes, 6 out of 9. So this could help you get that 7 out of 9. That'd be pretty solid, I'd say, right?
Definitely.
I think that's definitely pretty solid. So, what is Magic Johnson's legal name? A. Irvin Johnson. B. E.J. Johnson. C. Irvin Johnson Jr. D. Irvin Johnson Sr. I'll give you about 25 seconds for this one.
Okay, well.
If you need me to repeat any, I can.
I feel like he didn't name anyone in his family Irvin. His Damn.
Well, no, this is asking this is asking what is Magic Johnson's actual name?
Oh, okay. No, I got
Like
you. Okay.
legal name. My apologies. So
But no,
what
you're
is
good.
Magic Johnson's legal name? Would you like me to say the answers again?
No, I think I'm okay because I think you said Irvin Johnson for the first one, so I'm gonna go with that one. I feel like that one. It's
So A, Irvin Johnson,
okay.
B, EJ Johnson, C, Irvin Johnson Jr., or D, Irvin Johnson Sr.
Nah, it's Irvin Johnson. Hey.
Irvin Johnson? All right, so you are actually incorrect, my friend. It is Irvin Johnson Jr. I know, I know.
Oh man,
I
man.
know it extra credit's never easy, man. Hey, you know what? Still 6 out of 9. That's still a passing grade. I love it. You did great, man. I loved having you on, Nathan. Uh, I, you were officially the first person to go through the classroom with me. How does it feel?
Honestly, it was a lot of fun for sure. Those questions were pretty not. I guess they're kind of tough, but honestly, it helps test my knowledge about the Lakers, whether it's past or present. So it was a lot of fun, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. So for our viewers out there, please make sure you subscribe and like this, like to our podcast. I love having our viewers give me their thoughts. So feel free to put anything in the comments for future episodes. And thank you all for your time.